Welcome back, beautiful tri-state area. You're listening to A Moment of Zen right here on 710 WOR, the voice of New York, iHeartRadio. I'm your host, Zen Sams. Up in just a few minutes, what a real treat. This week, I headed down to iHeart headquarters in Midtown Manhattan for this ultra-exclusive interview with American Idol Stefan Benz. Check it out. In our Music Madness segment brought to you by Navé Travel, today we're joined by teen sensation recording artist Stefan Benz, coming off his fresh releases Fastened and Babysitter, and of course, let's not forget his amazing debut on this season's of ABC's American Idol. Now, Stefan has been hailed by US Weekly as one of the hottest young rising stars to watch out for in music right now as both a singer and songwriter. He recently became the youngest artist in the history of South Africa to have a #1 hit. And as a rising global superstar, he has performed on Good Day New York, ABC, opened the US Open ceremonies, and made waves at this year's New York Fashion Week. Stefan is featured on Sean Kingston's extended play hits, where he sings young Justin Bieber's part in the re-record of Eeny Meeny. Stefan is also currently on a high school and middle school tour with our very own DJ Ty Hollywood from iHeart's 102.7 KISS FM. Stefan joins me today live in studio right here at 710 WR in Midtown Manhattan. This is the second show on his press tour in this building, coming from our sister station in New York Power's 105.1, The Breakfast Club. Welcome to the show, superstar.
Wow, I have a lot to live up to from that introduction, man. That went on. That's crazy. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Tell the world who you are.
Well, my name is Stefan Benz, but legally it's Stefan Benz. I'm from South Africa. That's why my name sounds like that. I only moved to America 3 years ago to pursue my dream, and you know it's all happening before my eyes. I'm working hard to make it happen, and I'm an artist, singer, songwriter from South Africa, and I make some R&B/pop music.
I think you're more than just a singer-songwriter from Africa making R&B music. You definitely have the entire world looking at you right now. How do you balance graduating high school and touring?
I have my mom. That's a pretty good balance. You know, my mom wanted me to be an anesthesiologist. She never wanted me to be a singer. And then when I said I wanted to be, I still have the school that I have to focus on for her. But I just have my mom was very academically inclined, so she makes sure I'm on track. But, it gets hard. I'm like a week behind right now. After this, I got to go back. I'm just a normal 16-year-old kid most of the time, so got to go back and catch up.
I love it that you gave a shout out to Mama because, of course, coming off of Women's History Month, it's extremely important to shout out to the ladies that have paved the way for you, that have nurtured you and loved you, and, of course, the entourage that you even walked in with today, predominantly women, and that speaks volumes, and I love it that even at 16, you are so well-grounded and you just command the room. How did you get started?
I got started as a 9-year-old kid. I always sang and I always loved music, but I never necessarily wanted to be a singer at first because I just didn't think I had it. I just didn't think I was good enough. And my teacher actually signed me up for a singing competition back when I was still living in South Africa. I wasn't even thinking about America. And she signed me up for this singing competition, basically like a South Africa's Got Talent kind of thing. Like it just was on TV, and I made it round after round after round. And I was like, I sing? What is this? Since when do I sing? And I won the competition. I was like, oh, this is kind of fun. Maybe I should be a singer. I got signed over there, and my parents believed in me enough to come over here and try to achieve the same thing over here, and that's where I am now. I'm 16, so 7 years later.
Unbelievable. I mean, the motivation that came from that one proper educator, having the right support system at home, and having just a wealth of the right people that are propelling you. Not everybody gets that chance, so you are definitely blessed, my friend.
Yeah.
Now, is your your artistic abilities, obviously your mom is very supportive, your family is very supportive, but who do you get your artistic abilities from?
Oh man, I get it from God. I don't got nobody in my family. Like my mom, my dad, they were athletes. They ran track and played sports. Even my sister right now. My sister's killing the freaking soccer. I'm not doing soccer right now. I'm over here singing. So nobody in my family. I think at some point my dad told me my uncle played the guitar or something, but it's nothing like that. So it just came out of nowhere for me.
Well, it definitely did not come out of nowhere. God has a plan. You are extremely gifted. Your voice is remarkable. But it really, I think, does have to do with the discipline. And when you find a passion, any passion, you find it, you become really good at it, and the rest will follow. It's what I always tell my daughter. She's 7 years old. I say, Alexa,
Oh.
she's an actor. I say, please, you find that passion, that drive in you. It will just take you home. And as long as you have that around the ability to live out your dreams like the way that you do, then you're in good hands. Now, you recently became the youngest artist in the history of South Africa to have a #1 hit and features on Sean Kingston's EP. He is known, of course, guys, for his hit songs Beautiful Girls, Fire Burning, Take You There, and of course, his collaboration with Justin Bieber, Eenie Meenie. What was that like?
Oh man, it's crazy because it says recent, but I mean it feels recent. I was like 12, 13, so that feels like just the other day. Now I'm 16. Time goes by fast. I met Sean. He came over to my apartment that we had in Santa Monica, West Hollywood. They're like far apart, but I don't know, somewhere around there. I'm not from there. And he came over, he ordered some prawns or something. He smelled up the whole hotel room. But, it was all worth it when we got to record that song. He's the coolest dude ever. He took us for a ride to the McDonald's closest to us in his Lambo, in his Lamborghini Urus. Me and my little sister, he loves my little sister. So.
Who are you?
That's a good question. No,
how does this happen? And you were what, 12?
I was like 12, 13 years old. The connection came from my manager or co-manager Charlie Walk. He knows Sean,
course.
and that's
well, of course you got Charlie.
exactly.
I get
That's
all
where,
you had to say.
That's where it came from. But yeah, no, he came over. He had probably two boys, his cousins or something. They were all super cool. Took us for a spin down the freaking, I think it was Santa Monica Boulevard or something, drifting over to the McDonald's. And it was super cool.
And your parents were athletes.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Not even in the industry. So
No, they're
you're
not
no
in the
nepo
industry.
baby, no nepotism here. This is all hard work.
Yeah, and they were in the back seat, obviously having the time of their life in the Lambo.
Well, of course they were. Mom's like, that's my boy. Now, talk to me about American Idol season 21, currently airing on Sundays on ABC. I heard you are going to Hollywood, my friend.
I went back home. I went back to Hollywood. Yeah, I made it past the first round. I was lucky enough to get the golden ticket. I taught Katie some Afrikaans, which is my first language. So I got to do that, which I didn't even think was a big moment until I saw it air, and all the South Africans were like, "Wow, look, he's representing us. He got her to say some stuff in Afrikaans," and that was cool. Now it's time for Hollywood Week. It's 150 of everybody that auditioned and made it through all over the country. Nashville. I auditioned in New Orleans, which was cool. I'd never been there before. That was really cool. So I'm just ready to kill Hollywood Week and hopefully make it through to the next round.
I mean, you did great. I saw Katy Perry's eyes were welling up. Lionel Richie loved you. Luke Bryan's reaction was great. You typically don't get that reaction across the board, but Katy gave you a lot of accolades there. Now, who is your inspiration? I mean, who do you and who is your inspiration currently, and who do you dream of working with?
Ooh, that's a good question. So I mean, when I was little, it was Bruno Mars because he was like one of the reasons I started singing because I was sitting in a South African breakfast restaurant. I feel like I tell the story everywhere, but literally it was playing over the speakers, just like in the whole restaurant. I was in a playground, just jumping around with my sister. And When I Was Your Man by Bruno Mars played, and I was like, this is like my favorite song. It's the best song ever. And I went back to my room. I sat there and I forced myself to learn it. I sat there for 5.5 hours and learned that song, play line after line after line after line. I was like 8 years old learning that song. And I was like, Mom, listen to me sing the song. But now, we were just talking about it, how I'm like obsessed with Afro right now. I'm listening to Rema. I'm pretty sure he's Nigerian, right? Nigerian artist.
He is. And
yeah.
We just did Naomi Achu. She is the Queen of Bamenda.
That's fine.
We had her on. I Am Naomi Achu. Big shout out to you, girl.
That's dope.
And she did she did a single called Fight for You with Sean Cuddy. And it was amazing. I mean, she rocks it. And so yeah, that's the rise of Afrobeat right there. So if you're getting into that, that's where you belong right now.
I love it.
That's a genre on the rise.
For real, yeah. Right now, the collaboration that it's the goal almost is probably Rema.
Yeah, 100% after that Selena
Rema.
Gomez song.
Yeah,
Oof,
Rema. I mean,
oof.
obviously you got the big ones. There's Burna Boy, Wizkid, all of them in the Afro. But right now, I mean, Rema's obviously huge right now. But that's what I'm saying. I love him. I love his swag. I love the way he carries himself too. And that'd be fire.
Yeah, we definitely got to hand it to the Nigerians there. They're trailblazing in that space.
They are.
Now, what advice do you have to your very, very young fans? You see the world, you see what's going on out there, you see kids believing and wanting to be everything and everyone but themselves.
Yeah.
They want to live, the way that they see artists portrayed on social media. What do you want to say to them?
I mean, it always seems like everything happened overnight, right? You see Rem has probably been working. You see Ice Spice blowing up right now. She probably been working, right? And that's just kind of like, the thing is, people probably, if I have a hit coming up, right? People are going to think, oh, where'd this dude just come out of nowhere? But in reality, I've been doing the work since I was 9 years old, playing the guitar, working every day in the studio. So I think that the hard work definitely triumphs, the one-hit wonder kind of moment. And if you have that in place, then you'll do good. But also something that Charlie and Manny always tell me is that nobody cares until they care. And that's a good one because, right now, like, not everybody's is caring until something happens and everybody cares. So you're really just waiting for that one moment, and you got to build leverage. And persistence is key because any kind of persistence, I believe, will be rewarded. I think anybody that does something every single day and works hard at it, on whatever level it might be, they will be rewarded for that persistence, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, listen, you don't get to the top without hard work, time, equity, and effort consistently, day in, day out. That's the key to everything. And discipline, of course.
Yeah.
Now, are you going to sing for us today? Any one of your hits? Fastened, Babysitter?
I was thinking of doing this one. I've actually been listening to a lot of SZA off her new album called Love Language.
Okay.
Maybe just the chorus of that or something.
Sure. You can tease us.
I love this one. So it goes like this. Talk to me in your love language. Show me, yeah, how to connect to you. Help me understand how you speak your love language.
Woo!
I love that song.
That's what's up. That was awesome.
Thank you.
You have it in you. So I don't know if God just blessed you with these talents, or mom
sure.
and dad didn't know they had it and passed it on to you or something. But you hit the jackpot with that voice.
Thank you.
So what do you want to tell the world?
I want to tell the world my name's Stefan Benz. I'm a 16-year-old kid from South Africa. I live in America now, and I'm trying to make my dream come true. It'd mean the world to me if you listen to Fastened and Babysitter. My songs that just came out, I'm probably dropping one like next week. I'm trying to drop a song every month this year. I'm also going on tour across America. So if you want to come see me, I'll probably be close to you. And that's me, Stefan Benz.
Woo! Check out Stefan Benz' newest singles, Fastened and Babysitter. That was our Music Madness segment brought to you by Navé Travel. That was the amazing and super talented Stefan Benz, ABC's American Idol Season 21 recording artist. Check him out on the gram at Stefan Benz Official or on YouTube at Stefan Benz. You're listening to A Moment of Zen right here on 710 WOR, the voice of New York, iHeartRadio. We'll be right back after this.
Keep your seatbelt fastened, 'cause I'll bring your body close. Wanna know what's up under them clothes. Baby, ain't nobody gotta know. If you play your cards right, maybe I can take you home. I'll get you in the zone. Baby, ain't nobody gotta know. But all the freaky things we get into. If you play your cards right, yeah, bring your bodies close. I'm so flexible, baby, and that's
A Moment of Zen is brought to you by Navé, a members-only travel portal exclusively available through Organo, offering members steep discounts on nightly or weekly hotel stays, cruises, auto rentals, excursions, and so much more. With its travel getaway portal, Navé makes the days of surfing multiple travel sites and spending hours evaluating the best deals done with. That's because with Navé, you are guaranteed the best prices. Plus, to gain access to an even more expansive collection of condos, hotels, cruises, vacation villas, fantasy getaways, and concierge service, there's Forever Weeks. Simply purchase a Navé Forever Weeks package one time and enjoy the benefits many times. With Forever Weeks, forever means forever. Not only does Navé guarantee you the best prices, but it is also one of the few travel portals that pays a referral bonus, in addition to you earning rewards points, which can be redeemed on the Travel Getaway portal for further discounted hotel room rates. Become a member today and navigate the world of travel. Navé, the world for you to experience. For more information, go to navé.travel. That's Navé, Nave.travel.